Hey guys, welcome to the show. Tonight we got none other than Sean with Rebellion Cigars. This is the Cigar Dudes podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of the leaf, welcome to our show. It's time for the Cigar Dudes podcast. Let's freaking go!
And tonight we've been left all by our lonesome, Sean. I don't know where them other two guys are. I think they're pimping themselves out for other podcasts or something.
They always do. Hey, all we need is two of us.
Hey, what's been going on? I haven't seen you since Chicago.
No,
Back
Chicago, yeah. So, wow. So since then, my eldest daughter gave birth to our first grandchild. So that's all good.
Congratulations.
And then my youngest daughter got married about a month and a half ago. So that's also good. So
Awesome.
we're kind of there. How are we doing, John?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thank you. That beard's looking whiter.
It is getting wider, isn't it?
Well, it's because I have a white shirt on.
No, I think it's
because I have a white shirt, Randy.
it does look very, it's either looks very clean and neat or it's that bad A new camera you got.
Ooh, this fucking camera and this microphone are fucking on point. We're in for some shit. Ish's his camera's been fucking up.
It's the whole thing.
Well, we tried. He got a new computer, right? And he still can't.
Yeah,
No,
Like,
it has
put
to
those
be,
glasses back on.
A new computer, same shit.
no, I only to read. It has to be something with it. I don't know what happened. That never happened before. My old computer and this computer, but only happens in the string yard and only happened on Zoom.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Let me see what. So Ish is kind of blurry, and Aldi is like, look at that, bro. Look at that.
Yeah, right?
That's nice.
You know what? He's doing that because he recommended the camera to you. That's the only
He did.
thing that I'm saying. That.
You did.
You know what, Randy?
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
but
Randy?
look at it though.
It's
Look
beautiful,
at it. I mean,
I put it up to 1080 and it slowed my computer down. I had to drop it back down to 780.
Look,
1080.
like Sean was saying,
80,
Yeah.
it still looks good.
bloody fucking Randy.
It still looks good. So I have been waiting to smoke this for what?
April.
5-6 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, I have to go and get it, guys.
The beast.
Are we live or are we still fucking around, Randy?
Oh, we're live.
Oh,
We are live. Yeah, y'all are all jacked up from being.
The intro was pretty slow.
so if I say fuck Angel, he'll hear
Yes, he will.
it? Okay.
Let me grab a cigar, guys. So, Aldi, I don't know how you do it. Probably you have already everything packed, but I
Yeah.
didn't. So I have to go and grab the beast.
Listen, we're just thrilled to
Have
death.
y'all talked to Sean yet? I mean, have y'all seen Sean up there, right? Have they said hi to Sean or anything? Or they just came in?
I said hi to Sean. I said, hi, boss.
Okay.
We figured we had like 10 minutes before you went live by the time you got done with the intro and all that.
We
No,
were
I was trying to
primed
stay-
and ready to go.
I was trying to stay on Toro this time. I even went here just in case I had to pop off.
Well, I was going the whole time. Come on, Randy. Yeah, no, Sean, we were pretty excited when we said we were smoking the Beast, and Ish sent us a picture. We're like, holy fuck, he's actually got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah, from the show that we did.
Yep.
Down his place. Yeah,
I'm excited about this cigar.
good.
Yeah.
I just wish I could get him in the bloody country.
yeah.
Another 2 weeks, I'm told.
Is that when the skull's coming with it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I was just talking to Randy earlier. So it's customs and all the crap that's going on with that. But
You mean
it's on its way.
Same issues, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's, and then this time of year too, it's all kind of crazy. There's Angel right there.
Angel, I hope you heard me say fuck Angel before.
Angel. Oh, I thought we were singing.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Sean? How's everything?
I'm very good, thank you. Ish, how are you?
Good.
I'm in Florida, so I'm doing
I
great.
can see. I recognize that.
Oh, you mean you're not on fucking England time?
I'm not a silly time. I'm on your time.
Ooh, we were worried about that because we figured like it's midnight. Sean's got to sit till like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
And
no, I'm all good.
I was
I'm all good.
saying to my wife, today the cigar podcast is gonna be okay because Sean is in the UK, and now with enough time, it's only 4 hours instead to be 5 hours. He will be tired. Fuck me, he's in Florida.
No, I'm alive. I'm alive.
There you go, guys.
Chris is over there. He said it's freezing there. He's over in England. That's
Dude,
your brother.
it feels like 48
Here he
years.
is. What up, mate?
I'm in here with the heater going, door shut.
Tony said, "Congrats on your first grandchild." Oh, he's had.
Thank you.
We were talking. He's had his first grandchild since we last saw
Get
him.
it all out of the way. Grandchild, wedding, the whole nine.
The
Congrats.
whole lot. I'm all done. Just looking forward to Christmas now.
All right. So what? Tell us about the Beast. What's going on with the Beast? Who the hell is Eddie Hall? I'm just kidding.
Right,
Love that dude, man.
So the story goes, right. I was in Estonia in Europe doing a launch back in I don't know when it was, February of last year, and so we're all smoking these cigars, and there were these three gentlemen in very sharp suits, and one of them came over to me. He says, I know some people who smoke your cigars in the UK. I said, oh, that's fantastic. He said, yeah, one of them's a guy called Eddie Hall. And I thought, well, the name rings a bell, but I'm not really sure who this guy is. Anyway, so I was doing some other stuff, and he then comes to me and he says, look, Eddie says hello. And there's this whole like text thing. Eddie says, oh, I fucking love their cigars. Anyway, Eddie was in the States about a month later. I was in the States, so I phoned him, said hello, and basically, you know, I went to see him when he got back to the UK, and I sat down with him and I said, right, how did you get hold of our cigars in the first place? He said, well, I went to a shop in the UK that was a tobacconist. He said, and I was buying Romeo Julieta Wide Churchill cigars, but you know, price has gone through the roof. He said, and I walked in the shop and I saw this pink stuff, and he said, that's right on my street, that is. So he went and bought some of everything, and there was a particular cigar he really liked. So I said, well, look, let's try and do a blend for you that's similar to the Romeo Julieta Wide Churchill, and the rest, as they say, is history. So you know, that's basically what we've come up with. You know, he does a lot of other stuff. As you know, he's not just was the world's strongest man. He's now film star. He does a lot of commentating on World's Strongest Men shows.
Like he's doing movies?
Oh, he does a lot. He's in quite a lot of movies. Yeah. He does MMA fighting. So he's had a few fights already. He's in training now for his next fight. And he's a real sound, solid bloke actually. And he's large. So I mean, I went to his house, and the first thing I saw when I went to his house was two big tanks sat in his driveway. And they're both road legal. So what he does is he drives his son to school in one of the tanks. And he posted a video about, I don't know, 6 weeks, 2 months ago, and his daughter was going to prom. So there's him in the front in a tuxedo driving the tank, smoking one of his Beast cigars, and his daughter and her boyfriend sat in the turret at the back. So if you get half a second, if you look at his Insta channel or whatever, you'll see it on there. But it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, he's got like what 5 million followers or something like that. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
For fun, if you want to watch his fight against these two guys that are just a couple of punks, it was hilarious.
It didn't last long, did it? I think you just chucked him around the ring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty
Basically,
funny.
like, get off of me.
Yeah.
Hurting, like slamming them. And it didn't take.
They did a lot of running away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know how big he was then. He was probably 475, 500 pounds then. So I mean, you know, if that lands on you, you're going to know about it. So I think he's trying to slim down a bit now because he's trying to get. I think he's trying to get to 300 pounds so that he can do the fighting better because he could be more mobile in the ring. But yeah, he's a solid bloke.
That's crazy, man. That's cool. I like it, and it's a good cigar.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, I can see
I
why.
dare you to say it's not, Randy.
You know, I mean, you got something there, right? Nobody could like somebody goes, this beast, Eddie Hall is terrible. Oh, I'll just here. Let me call him up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see what you tell him. I bet he don't tell him.
I'm not arguing with it.
Golly, so Eddie likes pink. That's cool.
Yeah, well, so when we were talking about how we branded the cigar up, I said, "Look, do you want it, you know, with all your stuff on?" He said, "No, it's got to be pink. So you got to use your color scheme, and just get my logo on there." So that's what we got on the band. So it's us and him, and he was very, very clear about doing that as well. Again, which is quite good. So it was very much. It has to be a joint thing, and it has to be a Rebellion cigar beast, not just the beast. So yeah,
That's good.
What happened?
huh?
Did y'all get wore out on the other podcast? What did y'all talk about on the other podcast?
Ish went to town. Ish put on a clinic.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch
We
it later.
this
I'll talk to my
podcast.
wife.
Okay, you want to know something about the other podcast? Watch it tomorrow, fucker.
I will. I'll watch it. I got on it the last little bit while I was out here trying to get ready here, but what's the new cigar? There's a new cigar you're coming. I heard
The Screaming Skull. So
Yeah.
you got at PCA this year we launched the Beast and we launched the Screaming Skull. So the Screaming Skull is our 5th anniversary cigar. So they're still not available in the US because we've had all sorts of problems with getting boxes into Honduras and then getting them into the US. But they should be landing at the distributor in about 2 weeks. That's the latest information I'm told. So we've got loads of back orders. So they'll all be going out to all the various stores and the online guys. So they should be available to purchase around about middle of November. So we've got them in the UK. So they're in all the stores we have in the UK, and they're on our site in the UK, and they're selling very well. Yeah. So, but like all the as you all know, right? You think this business sometimes is easy. All you got to do is make a cigar, stick a pan on it, and sell it. But
Sure.
all the other stuff. If somebody says to you, get into the cigar business is nice and easy, forget it. It's a huge amount of bullshit around it just to get stuff on the shelves.
Oh, somebody's got a question here for you, Sean. Can you read it?
Well, only just. I mean, you know, we've only just started getting it.
Amanda, really, Amanda? Asking if they had Chinese restaurants in fucking UK too. That's what they asked me. Hey, Ish, you're from Spain, right? Yes. Do you have Chinese restaurants in Spain? I said, motherfuckers, we discovered the United States, okay? Yes, we had Chinese restaurants in Spain.
You don't have Tex-Mex over there, though.
You don't have what?
We do.
Yeah.
In Spain. You have Tex-Mex in Spain?
Absolutely, yes.
Like,
It's a change.
yeah, well,
And the one that
Yeah,
you
we
still pick up the fucking, how you call the peanuts and
flag?
boom, and put it on the floor or whatever, you just crack it, eat it, and put it on
Oh,
the
the
floor.
peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you thought I say, you dirty bastard?
I did. I was trying to. I thought you were saying that I was going down the flag thing with the little. They raise the flag when you need more chips or more drink or whatever.
No, you raise the flag when you give in.
That's That would
You
be
raise
it.
the red flag. I'm done.
Have you taken Eddie to lunch? I'm just curious.
I didn't know.
Hey, let me take you to lunch. Baby. I'll buy.
But you do, Sean. Yes.
Bring a lot of money.
A piece of advice: you take him, go to a buffet.
Yeah, all you can do.
and he's paying.
Yeah.
Do you know when he was doing World's Strongest Man? I can't remember the exact numbers, but he used to eat something like 12 or 14,000 calories a day.
That's Ish. Ish does that at 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's such a cool thing, though, to collab like that, and especially with somebody like him, because he's from your neck of the woods, and he's just such a funny guy.
Yeah,
and just a great guy. I mean, like everything I've seen, I love watching his videos. I do. So that's.
Listen, as someone who works for Sean, I smoked everything that he's got. This is so different from everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. This is fantastic.
It had to be completely. Well, it didn't have to be completely different, but it's what he wanted.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
and it's. I mean, look, you can't copy a Romeo cigar, but it's about getting the taste profile as good as close as you can to what he really liked, and that's hopefully what we've done.
Are you getting a floral kind of? What is the? There's something different than I don't get out of other cigars in here.
I get on the not so much on the retro, but on the tip of the tongue, there's definitely some floral. Not overpowering though. It's still
No.
Yeah.
Don't tell him it's got floral in it. Fucking hell.
I want to see that video.
No, but you should be getting some cedar, some nuts, and some wild berries. That's what you should be getting as you go through the cigar.
I will tell you nothing about the cigar because it's undisclosed. I don't want to fuck it up, but I
Yeah.
already got it.
Because of course you did.
You want a bet? You want me to test him? With
Nope.
this? He was a yes.
We lost that one already.
All right. So if y'all haven't seen down at the bottom, hashtag Haze Gray would be giving away a 3-pack tonight, and stick around. We'll be right back.
Born from the Brotherhood of Service, Haze Gray Cigars honors the veteran's spirit, strength, loyalty, and heritage rolled into every leaf. We're more than cigars. We're a community. From our mobile lounge to our blends sold in lounges nationwide, Haze Gray brings the camaraderie, the flavor, and the fire wherever you are. Haze Gray Cigars, strength rolled in every leaf.
Man,
This might be the most complex one in the line.
Yeah. Well, I like to keep things simple, like me.
Yep. Yep. I'm digging this. This is gonna be a monster over here.
Oh, I hope so. Should do. I mean, the number of people in the UK, it's just like we want to smoke it because it's Eddie's cigar. So which is always good because that means you get people to at least try them, and that's all you can ask. But yeah, because it's got his name on it, they want to try him. But it's got to be a good cigar.
Yeah. You nailed it.
Oh, thank you.
what's the skull? What is it? The Screaming Skull. So why the name Screaming Skull? Like all your other cigars. Obviously, the Beast is understandable, but it's different than the rock and roll or the music theme.
Well, because it's a limited edition 5th anniversary, we wanted to make it totally different. So it's kind of part of our badass range. So last year we bought out a barber pole cigar called the Demon Barber, and we bought it out ready for Halloween. So of course it's a bit frustrating that we can't get them into the US in time for Halloween because the cigar was really a Halloween cigar. But the Screaming Skull, have you smoked that yet, John?
No.
Okay. So my favorite cigar in all of our range is the Ace of Spades.
Same.
But I think the Screaming Skull's a bit better. So it's a tweak. It's a tweak on the Ace of Spades blend, but we use a Mexican San Andreas wrapper, and yeah, I love it.
Hey,
The next question from Amanda is: do you have Halloween in the UK?
Well, I don't know what it is, but yeah, we do.
Here's a great question from our friend.
We're quite a sophisticated country in the UK, actually. You know,
Brian at the Big Fellas. He's Big Fellas Mobile. He says, "How's the retro head on that cigar?"
I don't know. You tell me.
I just remember, was it Ish or you? Somebody was putting their hands on, but like trying to make.
I still can't.
Basically choked out Sean. Yeah,
I still can't do it. I've tried. I still can't do it.
Yeah, Ish choked him out right in the lounge.
It was so funny.
I just try my best not to kill him.
She's like, now blow it out your nose, or like, you got his nose covered too.
I can't
You're
believe
here. He's still kicking, so.
Oh my goodness. What do we got? Let me see here.
What I found fun was I've smoked Ace of Spades before, and then we got it in the Gordo, and in the Gordo is just such a different file on it. It's crazy because I don't normally like a 60 ring gauge, and man, I have that as my second cigar tonight. If I get there, it just hits different. It just hits different than a Robusto.
And again, it was a bit by accident because I like to smoke a cigar on a golf course, and in the UK that's quite difficult with it being cold and windy and all that sort of stuff. And I found that Gordos stay lit better. Maybe it's because they're slightly warmer because it's a thicker cigar. So we went down the Gordo route, and you're absolutely right. Ace of Spades Gordo is my go-to. That's it, done. I mean, I like all the others, and I actually prefer all the others in Gordo. Actually, I just prefer the Gordo size. It's just me, And these are the Beast and the Screaming Skull are 56, and they're not quite Gordo, but a bit thicker than the Toro or Robusto.
This does turn into a cedar bomb.
Yeah.
Yep. The second third is it's cedar. It's right there.
Good.
So we washed out the floral quick.
and got into the cedar.
I was trying to find these. I have so many pictures from Chicago, so I was trying to.
I know one picture you don't have.
Which one?
No, make me do it.
Oh, hold on.
Which one?
Oh, I do have that one. Oh yeah, I have that one.
No,
For Chicago, there was a full moon over there. It was bright.
You're talking about this one?
It was bright.
This one right there, yeah.
Was that when you were mucking about with your AI stuff?
No, that's when Randy.
Oh, that's actually as it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, wait, I do have that one on here. Let me see here. There was some craziness on here, but maybe I don't. I don't know. That was the beginning of a bad night.
That was a good couple of days. That was.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I thought I guess I'd lost them, or I'm not able to find them on my phone right now. So anywho.
Oh, you sounded Scottish then. Anywho.
I did. Anywho. Well, I mean, Donafash, Sassenach.
Oh dear.
Oh, is that a bad slang?
It's what the Scottish.
Is it negative? Is it a negative?
Yeah, it's what the Scottish call the English, but we don't care.
Okay. What do you call Scottish?
The polite term is just the Scots. I have to be careful because my son-in-law is Scottish.
Do you really have to be careful though?
No, not really. No. We're quite polite. We call the Scots the jocks.
The jocks.
Yeah, we call the Welsh the taffs, and we call the Irish the paddies, and they call us sassnats. I mean, it's all good, clean fun.
Salangevar. I get all my Scottish lessons from the show Outlander, which is on Netflix.
Okay.
Remember we talked?
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah. You guys just got Netflix in England.
Donnie and Fash, lass. Oh yeah.
Sean, how often are you back here in the States?
What is dinging?
So we're here now. We've got some mates coming over in a couple of weeks, so we're doing a bit of the old Disney stuff and everything, and then we should be back early part of next year, but we won't be now because of various things that happen at home. So it'll be October next year again when we come back. Although there's a couple of events that people want me to do, so I might sort of jump on a plane and come over for a week or two just to see where we are. Skylander. Hey, yeah.
I had some. Okay, who?
I know, but you have somebody testing you like a motherfucker. I tell you that much.
That's my child.
That's what? Oh, because you have them. You're on the laptop now.
I'm on the laptop now. Yes. Yep.
Well, it looks great. Sounds great. Once you get that wall painted, actually you got room. Yeah, there's some. You could do some cool. You could just put stickers and stuff all over it, and it would eventually cover it up.
I was told that I'm not living in a college dorm.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
I have to paint.
favorite Aldi.
Yeah, but if that's your man cave, you do what you want.
Yeah, no.
No, okay.
This is the garage, and I'm told that I'm not living in a college dorm anymore.
Ken said yes.
Yeah, Ken is correct. I will be painting the wall. I thought about just painting the square around me.
Hey, it works.
Fucking lazy muffle.
Right.
And
Sean,
this is the box, right? This is the box that when they get to America, you're going to be getting them in.
That's awesome.
I think it's a pretty cool box.
That's a very cool box.
It's nice and shiny.
It is. It's cool, isn't it?
Dang, bro.
Do you know what it's like to be that size and try to get abs?
Sean,
What's that?
20, 25?
21 cigars in the box. Yep.
Okay.
What will they retail? What is it in the States? What do they retail for?
They're about just under $15.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Same with the Screaming Skull. The Beast is a little bit more expensive, but yeah, both just under $15.
Now, what is the wrapper on this one? Are you telling that or no?
The wrappers, I can tell you the wrapper. The wrappers are banned on the Binders, Connecticut.
Okay.
Ooh.
Other than that, I'm sworn to secrecy.
What's the skull?
And I'm not arguing.
Yeah, no kidding.
I almost choked with. It's just look. What's the Screaming Skull wrapper?
Mexican San Andreas.
Okay, nice.
Indonesian binder.
Is the Ace of Spades is Mexican too, right? That's
No, Ace of Spades is just a Maduro wrapper. The Sweet Child of Mine is a Mexican San Andreas.
Okay.
That's my second favorite.
Yeah,
Is a Sweet Child of Mine. I love that cigar.
yeah. I had somebody contact us from the UK today who bought some Sweet Child of Mine and said, very nice of him, said it's one of the best cigars he's ever smoked. What else have we got this is good? And it's like, well, that's got a difficult one to answer. If you like that one, smoke that one.
Piss me off today.
What happened?
What it pissed me off is that I cannot say anything about the cigar. That was pissing me fucking off. Because I can tell you to the T. What is in this cigar? God damn it. Can I say in Spanish?
Well, you can, because I didn't know what you were saying.
Yeah. Not to mention, he's probably the only one here that is not afraid of Eddie Hall.
Oh my gosh!
I keep bugging Sean. I want to know when we're going to do the heavy metal line because I am all in.
Well, we had a broker working for us in New York. Now I've got to remember the name of the band. I can't remember them now, but they were a thrash metal band, and we had a load of Candela wrappers. So we still might do this. So we did the Ace of Spades blend, but with a Candela wrapper. So we only made 10 samples, and it was really pretty good. So we might do something with that next year.
One of the top New York bands, Anthrax, came out of New York.
I can't. The band isn't around anymore. I can't remember what they're called.
No, Anthrax is still touring.
Yeah, but we've also.
I want to say Anthrax, and you say
Anthrax. And there's also a band in the UK called No Worth a Man, who are a big thrash metal band, and we're gonna do a cigar for them, because again they really love the Sweet Child of Mine, so they buy those, and then they've just been signed by an American label, so they're doing a tour over here. I think it's next year they come over, so they want, as part of their merch, their own cigar.
What's the name of the band?
No Worth of Man.
No Worth of Man. All right, I'll look at it.
Yeah, there's 3 of them, but they make a lot of noise. 3 people.
What the fuck is going on? It's like you're in church, you know? Bling, bling, bling. What the fuck is?
I was texting all the. I was hoping it would go ding, 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 ding. Oh my gosh! Oh god, that was funny. It made my mouth hurt. Golly. I've had a week, guys. My mind's still.
Yeah, we know.
I'm getting better.
I feel for you.
That's all right. Are you planning on going to PCA next year?
No.
A lot of people, I think.
Neither do I.
Waste of time. It's a lot of money, a lot of effort, and unless you're one of the big boys, you don't get enough out of it. No chance. Did you find the same thing, Ish?
Look, PCA, you're bad.
That wasn't me. Do you have a mute button on it?
No, it wasn't on me.
Does it have a mute button on it? Is it an iPhone?
Yeah.
At the top right there, you got that.
My iPhone is off. That's coming off. That's coming on the computer.
So I put notifications mute. On the right corner down below. What happened, what I thought, Sean, is PCA is good. You will none. You have a lot of already interviews to have done, a lot of any new brand, any new, how is called it, launches, whatever you want to call it, to buy cigars for. But PCA, at the end of the day, is just a college reunion, high school reunion, and it's to the makers to go over there. They have more money than God. They don't give a fuck. And how you doing? Let's go dinner. Let's have a drink. But to sell cigars as a boutique cigar, craft cigar, even small, medium, and large, I call, but small and medium. You go over there. If it's your vacations, okay. But my vacations I like to spend like I just spend in Argentina. I don't want my vacations be 10 hours on my feet, losing money every second. So you say second, 5 cents. By the end of the hour, how many dollars you know, it's not worthy at all. To me, personal opinion, it's not. It's not. I'm done with that. And I've been going over for years and years and years, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I agree.
And when people go and say, "Oh, I broke even," no, motherfucker, you did not. You don't. You know, I have people say, "Oh, I break even." What do you mean you break even? Oh, I pay 5,000 or 10,000 whatever for the booth, and I said 10,000 in cigars. Well, first of all, even if that's true, which probably is not, you spend that money, but the cigars, they made themselves. You have to pay for it. They didn't come to the state by themselves. You have to pay for it. You have to import it. You were not sleeping in a tent inside the PCA. You had to have a hotel or Airbnb or whatever. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, this, give cigars away. It's for the big guys. It's a write-off for them. For us, it's a write-off, but you have to have the money to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
So you spend $20,000, and that $20,000 is going to put you behind 6 months, because $20,000 is $20,000. Okay, it pays your car, it pays your mortgage, it pays your phone, it pays your bills, pay whatever. Oh, it was only $20,000, and you take it out from the taxes. Yeah, next year, What about what I pay now? That now I have to be like, let's see we can spare a fucking McDonald's. You know, it's not worth it at all. For the new brands, they can do whatever fucking they want. They will lie to you. They will say that they break even, they make more money. It's a bullshit, and a bullshit. It's not. Period. It's not.
I don't think you should sit on the fence with this though, Ish. I think you should
make a decision and just go.
I'm gonna make a decision, and
I agree with you absolutely. I mean, it's the third time we've done it. But year one was all right. Year two wasn't very good, and year three, you know, we got some new customers and all that sort of stuff. But like you say, not anything like enough to pay for it. So,
So I know where you were this year. Have you seen that positioning helps you or hurts you?
We've tried different positions. In the three times we've done it, we've tried everything. So this year just gone, we had a much bigger booth in a much better position. But actually, I think visitor numbers are way down. I don't know what they're saying the official numbers are, but for me, there was a lot less people milling around anyway. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we got lots of people come to the stand, but a lot of them were existing customers. So I can talk to existing customers anyway. And do a show deal without, as Ish just said, without all that expense and time and organisation that goes into it. You know, I can do it way cheaper, a different way. In fact, I'd rather put the money into doing deals
to produce, to make more cigars.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's okay. You have the money. Brand new brands, and they have the money and they want to go. You have the money. It's not gonna fit your family eating, pay for the mortgage, the car, or whatever. Go ahead. You have more money than that. Go and do it. It's experience. But fucking Randy, stop testing fucking John, okay? So yeah, you have the money. You go and do it, and it's experience. You know, it's like one little thing in the bucket list, and you say, I did it. But to go and see, I've been over there for many years, and I make money, really good money, once. Doesn't justify the other dozens of times being over there. It doesn't justify at all. So it's good. What they do is good. Congratulations to them. Do whatever you want. And not only that, yes, it's funny that you have an organization, but I don't want to talk about that, but organization, they got to pay almost $800 to be a member, to be able to pay for a booth. Okay, so I had to pay you, so you can allow me to pay you more to have a booth. What the fuck? No.
I want you to know we dodged a bullet. This fucker sent me 22 messages, and we only heard a few of them. 22 messages in that string. Just nothing.
Ding.
Man, Randy, let me tell you something. You fucked up. Stop sending messages.
Everybody's going to be texting John now.
Oh, God damn. You know what I mean? Look. You see my phone? Look.
Phone's down.
I'm there. Not me. But no, it's totally different.
No, I'd rather do because I'd rather do the stuff that we did with you. I'd rather do that, like we're doing the Ebor Cigar Festival in December. I'd rather do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, for instance, if you want to put your cigar and you pay close to none, you can go, you know, right in December on the 7th over here, you know, the Heritage in Ybor City or whatever. You go over there, you pay close to none. And it's free entrance for everyone. So people are going to show up because they don't have to pay for nothing. Granted, they don't have free cigars or whatever, blah, 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 but they can walk everyone. Okay. But it's like a mandatory fee to go to do this, to do that. And for us brands, the most important thing, I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth, is not the launches. To what the more important thing for the small brands is the consumer. And you don't allow the consumer to go in, well, fuck me then. You know, you want me to give you the Vaseline too so you can You know, it's, nah, I'm done with that. Nothing against them. Me personally, I'm done. I'm not going no more. I will not
I will
renew.
say this last year, at least I got the chance to meet Brother Chris.
Yeah.
Well, but you will have the chance anyways because he's coming over here often. So you will. But when people said that they break even or they this or they that, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. It's a fucking lie. It's not. And most of the people that they pay you, and you say, okay, you like on the cigars, August, October, November, like with me with the things. Within 2 or 3 weeks, you have a dispute in your credit card. Zip, pay the money. Zip, pay the money. Zip. So fuck off. I said, no, I'm done. Hey, Josephus, spell Vaseline correctly, okay?
Vaseline.
Vaseline.
Is with a V as in Victor?
You said V as in Victor. I did have to clear at one point. He said there was coca in there, and it sounded like he said cock. And I said I had to clear up that
I didn't say cock, you cocksucker.
Hey, I like
But yeah. So, anyways, what's next for you, Sean? We are not going to ask you questions about what the color is pink, or whatever that everybody knows already. What's next for you?
More of the same. So it's to be honest, it's slow. It's slow in the US, right? It's difficult because, as you quite rightly said, you got to get around to the lounge. It's difficult with me not being here to do that too much. I mean, I was at His and Hers Lounge last week and met the guys there. Great, we had a good conversation, and hopefully they'll do something. So we still want to do stuff in the States, but we are getting a load of traction in Europe. So we did the Intertobac exhibition in September. So for me, that's dead easy to get to. Accommodation's a lot cheaper. The cost of the booth is 20% of what it is at PCA. So therefore, so we have a good distributor in Germany now who came on board around about May time this year, and they're already in the biggest online retailer in Germany, and they got a lot of lounges over there, a bit like the States, thousands, and the brand seems to be going down really well there. So certainly when I'm back in the UK, it's focusing a bit more on Europe, easier for me to get to, and it just seems to be working over there. So Sweden's on board, Norway's coming on board soon. Estonia's obviously on board, France, Italy. So, and of course, they're buying bulk, so they're not buying 2 boxes of cigars. They're buying, because they're shipping. They're buying 50, 100 boxes of cigars. So,
nice.
It kind of just
Europe
works.
Is way better. I agree. And in Europe and in South Arabia, and it's no competition whatsoever. So I will not care. I care. Don't get me wrong, but I will not care. You say United States, okay. PAM Cigars per se is not United States. I say, well, you don't pay my bills. It's Europe and South Arabia paying my bills anyways. And so it's how it really is. But United States, I still believe. Even we just came from another podcast, Aldi and I, with Toro Cigars, talking about the boutique, about the legacy. I still believe the United States is holding in the back area, in the old area. They need to grow 50 years. No mentality of open eyes, and it's more things, It's like a, per se, back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, every family had the same car. Every family had the same house. Every family dressed the same. Today there is more diversity. You have to do more things. But they are still thinking that we, as a boutique cigars, we're nobody. And that's the problem in the United States. It will change. It will change. But
you're right. And it's funny because it's really changed big time in the UK in the last 7 to 8 years. Now COVID helped that a lot. But if you went to the traditional cigar shops in the UK, which there aren't many of, right? But they're Cuban houses, and they'll do Cuban and they'll do Davidoff and whatever else. And then because of the supply problems with Cuban cigars, of course, it's opened everybody's eyes. And all of a sudden there's an explosion. However, the problem with the stores in the UK is they tend to be smaller, so they have smaller humidors. So of course they can't fit 50 brands on the shelf, but the online guys in the UK are doing really well. And again, it's really interesting. So we had a guy, he came to Intertobac actually, and he's from the UK. He's got 2 stores, and he said the problem I've got is that Habanos, who do the Cuban cigars in the UK, have told him if he wants to stock Cuban cigars, 50% of his humidor has to be Cuban cigars. And he said, well, that's great, but you can't supply them because they're always in short supply. So half of that space is empty. And then Davidoff come in and say, if you want to do Davidoff, you've got to do 30% of your available shelf space of Davidoff. So he's kind of saying, well, that's okay as well, but now I'm taking some of the Cuban space and I'm putting other brands in there. So he's got all our stuff in there now, and he's only had it about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and he said it's going great because the eyes are being opened and they want to try new stuff. So seems to work.
But it's funny how fun is life. Okay, we still eating meat and potatoes. We still eating this and that, but we change cars. Oh, that's the old school. I need a new car. That's what it. But food and cigars is still like a freaking 100 years ago. The evolution is there, but people don't catch on that so far. They don't. So you look how we dress in 2025, how we dress back in 1970. You say, "Holy fuck, that was me," and you laugh like, "That was me," with the fucking, like a little fucking pants and shit. Like, "Oh my god, that was me." Well, we're changing that, but in the cigars, food, wines, liqueurs, we don't change. It always has been the same. Now we come with over 18,000 brands in the whole world, recognized brands, when it used to be only 7 brands recognized years back. So it's a lot of competition, but I believe that people are changing and they're going more to boutique cigars now. And again, like we always say, the boutique cigars today, it will be the legacy of tomorrow. So it's how it is. But I'm glad that you are doing great in in the whole Europe. And United States, you will do okay, of course, but it's a lot of time consuming, a lot of TVs, a lot of this, a lot of that. And that's, look at me. My phone is right here.
Sean, I thought they couldn't, or a lot of places in Europe, you can't smoke in the lounge. I thought that was the way it.
No.
Yeah, well, you can't. I mean, like Germany's still okay, but Sweden you can't now. Estonia you can, but Estonia just brought in a new law that you have to pay 5,000 euros to register each vitola of cigar.
Yeah.
So the Europeans are desperately trying to stop people smoking, and I think I'm right in saying this. I think Holland are really getting tight now, so it's all plain packaging. You can't band the cigar, or if you do, it's got to be a white plain band. So you can take your band, but you have to cover it so the consumer can pick the white band off and then see what they're smoking. But it's just nuts. But I think people are saying no, fuck that. We're going to do what we want, so they find ways around it. You want to do stuff. This is not just cigars. If you want to do something, you're going to find a way to do it. So.
The worst country in Europe for cigars, by far, is Austria. You cannot make a cigar going to Austria to save your life. You just can't. Germany is right there. So you can pick up a train, and in 45 minutes you're in Germany. You cannot mail cigars, you cannot sell online cigars, you have no lounges, you have clubs. It's the smoker club or whatever, and you can go over there and do it. Like in England, the whole England, you have lounges, but it has 4, 5, 6, 10 people inside.
Yeah.
Then maybe you have a terrace with 4 or 5 people. Yeah. And later you go to the hotels, and they give you, you want to smoke? You smoke, but you have to spend minimum £50 50 quid on drinks so you can smoke in it. It's like, what the fuck? They're making things difficult.
Yeah, well, in London, for me, London's quite elitist. You're absolutely right. You know, I went to the cigar lounge at the Ritz a few months ago, just to see what it was like, right? And I walk into the humidor, and there's about 20 boxes of Bahikis. Right, okay, so I'm not having one of those. I said, what have you got down the bottom end of the price range? He said, well, we've got the stuff we make. That'll be 25 quid, please, for one Robusto cigar. Okay. What do you want to drink with that? I'll just have a cup of coffee, please, because I'm not paying you 25 quid for a shot of whiskey.
Yep.
It's nuts.
Yep.
But you know, they still make money at it. So
it is. I tell you, one thing that is for sure, and I don't know, Sean, you being in that part, at one point both of us were European, then it was whatever, but it's still Europe, no matter what whatever. It's the other side of the world. And it used to be easy. It used to be super easy. And all of a sudden, oh my God, the government, this, that. But whatever happened, I believe it will be like over here, you know, in the 30s, 40s or whatever. Oh, the dry law, you cannot drink. You want to have people making the liquor and sell it.
Yep.
Oh, you cannot smoke. Well, guess what? We are going to smoke, no matter what. So it's funny how it is, but
that's governments for you. They fuck everything up.
Yeah.
I will say that I wish you could retro this, Sean, because the retro is fantastic on this cigar.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah.
Sean, no, I want to say, can I say how many countries in the cigar?
I like the cigar. It's got everything a cigar smoker wants. It's got a good look to it. It's got a good feel. The draw's great. It's got a lot of smoke. Never touched it up. It's burning great, and it tastes good.
Yo, those are the special ones I made just for you.
Hey. I got it. There was a box there.
Let me think about it, Randy. Your cigar is a little juicy, just per se.
No. Look creamy.
Well, there you go. It's special for you. But yeah. So how many face you have right now in all your entire line, Sean? How many?
So all the main lines. So we've got 7 main lines, and there's 3 facings in each. So Robusto, Toro, and Gordo. So that's 21 plus these 2. So 23.
23.
Yeah, it's too much actually.
Dang.
Yes and no. Because you only have and
everybody likes different tastes. So you're trying to, you know, see, it's really weird. See, our best-selling cigar is the Paradise City, which is the Connecticut cigar. Now, I'm not a Connecticut cigar smoker. I like at least medium, if not Maduro type wrappers. And I was looking at the stats, thinking, bloody hell, this is like 40% of everything we sell is the Paradise City. So I started smoking them, and I thought I've missed out. Particularly with a cup of coffee. It's fucking brilliant with a cup of coffee in the morning. It just goes. So, you know, you need that, you know this. Is you got, how many facings have you got now? Hundreds. But
hundreds.
Yeah, but you need a breadth. You know, you need a lot, you know, a depth of product. Otherwise, if you've only got one and they don't like it, well, they're not going to smoke anything, are they?
You know, it was one cigar I make. I'm not going to say the name, but it was BAM Cigars. I was disgusted about it because somebody asked me, I want this taste. Okay, so I did the thing. I was disgusted about the cigar.
Yeah.
I said, how the fuck am I going to put that out? But again, it's not just what you like, it's what your clients like.
Yeah.
That motherfucker soul. I was like, how the fuck you guys doing this? It's, god damn, it tastes like a fucking rat possum. It's how you taste. And people love it. I said, okay, so that teaches you that it's not what you like only. You have to trust what you like, but you have to trust all the people around.
Yeah, well, that's what Mandy says to me all the time. It's not all about you.
Absolutely yes. I tell you something. I make good money with flavor cigars.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Yeah,
I
me
just
too.
hate them.
Yeah.
But they sell. People buy it. They like it. I do it with passion and heart. But don't make me to smoke one because I just can't.
Yeah.
No, I can't. So it's for everyone something else. Bye, Aldi. Too many tests to you. Bling, 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 bling. Brother laptop.
People said he got cheer wine.
What's
flavor
cheer
out,
wine?
voodoo I don't know. And cherry soda on the retro. I don't know what
Okay.
cheer wine is.
I don't know what cheer wine is.
Sounds good. It's wine.
Yeah.
I know what he means, but Josephus.
He's back.
Oh, that was close.
That was close.
Yeah.
You want to speak yourself?
I was trying to hold out. It's the first time I've done that,
Yeah.
but I was trying to hold out. Nope.
Yeah. Well, we're of an age now. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yep.
We do like Glenn used to do. Had that little bottle under the table.
You go like it.
You don't want to see that.
Testing. Oh, I know testing. They're just holding the fucking thing.
You don't want to see that.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
This
So,
is good.
question for you, Sean. If you had to do everything over again, knowing what you know now, what you would do different?
Bloody hell.
It's a tough question.
I would have chosen the factory we used to start with a bit more carefully.
Well, you have my number.
Yeah, I know. No, well, we didn't. Yeah, but if you remember, we didn't know you then. We were too far in by that stage. So yeah, that for sure. And you know you've got to learn your way around. So it's really interesting. So you know our concept was to do everything in bundles, right? To keep the cost down, because in the UK we get all these cigars shipped in boxes and chuck the boxes away because nobody wants the boxes, you know, and boxes aren't cheap and they're getting more expensive. So like, you know, with the Beast, that's only in a box because it's a little bit special. But we try and do bundles. And then one retailer said to me, the problem with bundles is the perception is they're cheap and the quality is not as good. And I'm like, so basically you're buying it on presentation, which I get. You know, if you go into a cigar lounge, you're looking at the cigars and presentation matters, right? But I still believe it's the right way to go because I just think there's so much money wasted in and it costs them all to ship as well, you know, and when you're in a competitive market, which is what we're in, you know, it all costs money. What else would I do? I would have had a different accountant to start with. I would have brought my wife into the business earlier because she's the brains behind the outfit in terms of keeping it on the straight and narrow for like all the crap that you have to go through, because I hate all that. I just thought we'd make some cigars, I'd get to smoke them, we sell a few, happy days, you know. But Jesus, the legislation you need to know, and particularly in the States, actually, again, in my mind, the United States is one country, so therefore we bring them in and everything's the same in the whole of the US.
Nope.
Well, it ain't. And it's a minefield. Fucking hell, it's an absolute minefield. So, you know, you then learn that and you focus on the states that are easy to do business with, because don't make it harder on yourself. You haven't got enough.
I promise you, I will never sell a cigar in California.
No, geez, no, bloody hell. Yeah.
Look, I have seven launches in California, and this year I refused. They told me, I said, no. It's always a problem. You don't pay the fucking thing. The distributor had to pay. So they buy from me, they had to pay.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, the government is calling me, hey, you owe so many taxes. Me for what? I sent to the distributor. Oh, they didn't pay. I said, you know what? California's out.
It's not worth it. There's loads of other people you can do business with where it's nice and easy. So don't make life difficult for yourself.
Sean, have you thought about doing a collab with another company?
Yeah. Who have you got in mind? Don't answer that.
I always got someone in mind. I always got someone in mind.
Do you know? But it's like the TPA, right? So honestly, if you try and do this by yourself, unless you've got a real lot of money, and I'm talking a real lot of money, you might do it over 10 years. But I think you're gonna struggle. So you've got to get the right partners. So, you know, our distributor now in Florida, who does the whole of the US, they're really, really good, right? So they do all the legislation. That makes life easier for us. But it's things like TPA, you get to know people, you get to learn things, you get to get a real head start in what you're trying to do. And there's people who come in and say, yeah, I know everything. Okay, well, off you go. And then
he's got issues internet.
Has my internet.
Yeah.
It's Florida. Has to be Florida. It's not just me. It's Florida. But he went like, what's going on, brother?
I lost internet for a second then.
Yeah. It happened to me. It's Florida, man. It's fucking Florida.
So that's why I think the TPA is really important. I really do. You know, and it's things like we've been part of other associations, and they end up being not what we want to be part of. Let's just put it that way. So yeah.
Let's be honest, Sean. About 95. I don't want to say 99, but 95% of associations, they're looking for one thing, and it's members to make money.
Yeah.
Have these lunches, dinners, whatever, and they say that they bought for you and they did this and they did that. But in fact, they don't do shit.
Yeah.
And that's what we have in this association, that this open book, ask whatever you want, we do it. You have a problem with your whatever, we import for you. You have this, we do for you. You do this, we do it for you. So it's and we don't make any money. It's just to help people to be themselves. And nobody do that. It's to the point, and sorry, it's 2025. And when you cannot help your neighbor or your own family or your friends because you're just fucking selfish, that the only thing that you want to do is help yourself and fuck everyone else, guess what? Fuck off. I'm sorry. Fuck off. We're over here to help each other. You don't help me, it's okay. Now, don't ask me for the help. That's the associations. Help me, but I will not help you. You know, that's kind of like it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
I've been in sales a long time, and people buy from people, right? And you have to build some trust. So, you know, in the UK, we run an internet site selling cigars to consumers, and right from day one, we said the thing we're going to do, which is really, really key to us, is we're going to give the best customer service we can possibly give, right? And we've caught a cold on that sometimes. So I had a bloke phone me up. He bought a Gurkha cigar of us, and he said he cut the end off and it unraveled. And you're like, well, yeah, if you cut it an inch down from the top, it will. But no problem. I'll send you a replacement. And, you know, we sell £200,000 worth of cigars in the UK now, right? And that happens now maybe 2 or 3 times a year. But we've got a good rep for looking after people and doing it right. And the guys who have been doing this a long time don't treat their customers very well. And, you know, it takes a long time to get good customers and a long time to get a good reputation. It takes seconds to really trash that. So that's really important. And, you know, things will go wrong. John will know this. We had a customer, he bought, I don't know, a load of cigars of us. And he phoned me up. He said, Sean, he said, some of them have got some weevil holes in them. And I said, oh, my God. And I phoned him up and I said, I'm really, really sorry. I said, well, don't worry about it. He said, it happens.
It's a fucking cigar.
I said, so he said, it happens. I said, I'll send you some replacements. And he was like, that's really good. That's it. And I'll keep buying from you because I've got trust that you're going to look after me. And that's the way it should be.
Look. That's a one thing that I have problems with it. When people say, oh, your cigars are not good because when a beetle, 2 beetles, 3 beetles, whatever fucking beetles or whatever. I said, well, you never found nothing like that in Fuente, right? Or in you never, right? I said, because I have videos. But you never, right? Well, it's different. I said, oh, yeah, they high quality beetles. It's not just the poor people Beatles, the high quality Beatles, so it's okay. Get the fuck out of here.
They're
It's
Fuente Beatles.
hard.
Well, that's exactly what this bloke said to me.
Yeah.
He said,
Hey.
you know, and it happens. You're dealing with a handmade product that is produced in a warm, humid climate, all that stuff. And now and again, things will go wrong, and it's how you fix them. That when things are going right, it's not a problem, is it? Because it's going right. But it's how you react when things go wrong. For me,
look, how you do when it's going wrong. If it's out of your control, there's nothing that you can do about it.
Yeah.
I have people telling me, hey, Ish, your cigars has Beatles. I say, my cigars has Beatles. And I'm talking about 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. And I start to look at my cigars and say, none. Well, it was customs putting fucking, like when you do a barbecue with a leader, you put the string, the pepper, the meat, the stir. Stir is called, or whatever it's called.
Skewer.
And poop. And you see on my boxes, poop. I say, that's not fucking Beatles. It's these motherfuckers. So I say, okay, go inside and say, oh yeah, is that? I'm sorry. Listen, Beatles can happen, but don't tell me they have 30 cigars of mine in the same shipment with Beatles, because it's not the fucking way. Yeah. First of all, when you see from Nicaragua or Dominican Republic or Honduras or whatever, they have to give you a phytosanitary, which means a health department that is clear of fucking anything, elements, bugs, or whatever. So it can go for the factory. Then comes to Miami. In my case, what happened from Miami to whatever it is not my fucking problem. You know, but it's people don't get that. I say, do you understand that I have videos? I mean, hundreds, thousands of big companies. I'm not saying the names, but any one of them. That was no Beatles. That was the fucking 300 Spartans, okay? It was going over the fucking place. What the fuck is that? But it happens. It's a natural product, and it's happened. But people just putting down people for that's fucking stupid. It's plain and simple.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But I agree with Sean. It's when you react and how you react to it is going to be the big tell.
Yep.
And that's where you're building that trust. I agree. Yep.
The only bad thing, and tell me, Sean, if I'm wrong, the only bad thing about this industry is very small, but it's very big. At the same time, if it makes any sense. It's easy to, it takes you forever to make a name. It takes 2 seconds to put you down.
Yep.
And when those 2 seconds happen, how you come back is the most important thing ever. And it happened to me. I can tell you, it happened to me. And I came bigger. Man, god damn. I feel like I'm fucking 240 pounds. Man, it is nothing. How you feel, I believe that you have to go down a little once in the industry, once or twice, to go back up and say, you know what? Fuck up. I don't know if I'm right or I'm wrong, but everyone, and that you have the money, like I was saying before or whatever, but if you have not the money, you just right in there. It's good for you to fail once.
Yeah.
Back up.
Well, that's how you learn.
That's my.
Yeah.
Can you say that one time, Sean?
Chimney. Oh, hang on, I'll do it in the right accent. I got to get me London accent. Chimney. All right, me old mucker.
My wife's favorite.
Now
movie.
you have to say, I don't know, you know or no, but the rain in Spain, how that goes?
So you have to say it. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Because you have to speak Queen's English. Well, it's now King's English, but you had to speak Queen's English back then. Which film? That's out of is it My Fair Lady? Yeah, My Fair Lady. Yeah.
But
yes.
When I went 2 years ago, I went over there and all of this.
That's good.
Tell me this: the rain in Spain. I said, okay, the rain in Spain. Oh, okay. I said, you got it. I said, what do you mean I got it? I just said, well, you just said. Nobody can do that. I said, well, I'm American by choice, not by birth. So yeah, that's how it goes.
Oh dear.
It was good. So, another question. You have 23 faces altogether.
Yeah.
So what is your goal? How many faces you want to say, I confident with these ones? Or you think in the future, I'm going to let these 5 faces go and put 5 new faces up?
Yeah, you know, you're always looking at what sells, what doesn't sell, what do people like, right? So probably at some stage in the future, we'll shrink that down because we probably got too many. So we'll probably just shrink it down and keep it smaller. And I kind of like the whole concept of doing the Beast and the Screaming Skull because I think they're great cigars, and it's one size, it's one cigar, it's one packaging, it's so much easier to manage. Because you know, if you do one cigar in 3 facings, that's 3 different cigars, right? And you do those in bundles of 20. If you then do those in boxes, that's another 3 facings plus all the boxes. That's all that stock you got to hold, and it becomes, you know, it costs a lot of money and becomes very difficult to manage. So I think we'll continue as we are. We'll start to take lines out. We won't replace them, but we'll just do maybe one release every year with a particular cigar. 5,000 cigars. Once they're gone, they're gone. Which was the idea with the Screaming Skull. However, I think we'll keep that on because that's really going down a storm at the moment. So I think that will probably become part of the main line at some stage.
You know, and I will say, as far as the distribution side goes, it has been so easy to work with.
Good.
And you know, you think he's in the UK, so you're like, fuck, how am I getting all these cigars? No, it's done right. It's very simple. It's an email, and like, okay, got it, and it's fucking sent. You know,
Yeah.
And the ladies that you got down there are just fucking top notch.
By the way, guys, over here in the public, I have Rebellion cigars for sale. They're still over here. I never sip it. Sean, back to you. I give you a discount for $2 extra. On top of this.
Look, I tell you what, the funniest thing
is that the 10,000 cigars I sent you for the show?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
The funniest thing was Sean showed up for the show in Chicago with so much shit. I was like, holy fuck, bro. I was like, dude, what were you anticipating? How are you getting this all back? Oh, yeah, I'm driving. I was like, oh my God.
Never again.
Mountains of cigars.
Beans with the wheels or whatever.
He was taking no chances. He is all in.
It's better to have too much than to run out. But I'm never doing that. I'm never doing that drive again.
Yep.
That nearly killed me.
Yep.
No.
And again, it's my naivety of how big the US is. I mean, you know, I looked on Google Maps. You know, fucking hell. I mean, it just took so long.
Yes, so you guys know, and there was. Okay, now we're back. I don't know if it's my name or whatever. So you know, this year, you guys can do whatever you want. But I spoke with Pipe Tobacco in Chicago, the president, and his attitude into conversation was, I'm going to vote no matter what. So no, everyone is going to vote no. My proposition was, we, as the cigars, we pay for the tent.
Yeah.
They don't pay. We pay for the tent, and we sell our cigars on the tent so people can sit and smoke. No, because I want to do this, yeah? So no. I say, well, I tell you guys, but you know how to count? Don't count on me. And I don't think that this year is going to be none over there. You guys free to do whatever you want, but I will not go in Chicago this year.
Well, we were in the wrong place. So being in that room was a big non-starter, and then we got moved down the hallway. But we were kind of like an afterthought. That was a problem.
But that was not the promise. The promise is we will be by the big entrance, whatever. And that one, oh no, give me 3 minutes, give me an hour. Yes, no, guys, you can hold it. Yeah, and we'll save the day. We save a little day. But now I said, listen, we are gonna go as everyone else as a TPA as well, supporting all these brands. We want our own tent. I said, I pay for it on my own pocket. I don't get the TPA. I don't get nobody else. I pay for my own pocket. You know what the guy told me? No.
Okay.
Do you understand that I can pay for the tent over there, right? I said, no. Because if you go over there and you smoke over there, everyone go outside and smoke. I said, well, you've been doing this for 35 years. Nobody has to be outside. I asked once and you say no twice. Done with the conversation. I'm not going. That was it. Yeah, and if I go, I will be no being at the hotel or the hotel. You have to support big fellas because big fellas
absolutely.
are fucking nice people, and I will be over there buying the cigars, drinking your whiskey, motherfuckers. So you over here watching. I will drink your whiskey.
That was a ton of fun.
And by the way, big fellas, you over here, bring wine, motherfuckers. I ain't no whiskey drinker.
We're gonna get Sean to come in there and fucking ask someone to teabag his whiskey for him.
Yeah, that frightened me.
Yeah, the thing in the United States. Are you sure?
Yeah. Brian sold right with me. He was right there. Sean's like, holy hell, if I say this over there, like, yeah, he always says teabagging your whiskey. He's like, I don't know if I can ask for that.
No, because it's your interview, Sean. What do you think about in the States, United States, having within 3 months about 10 different events of cigars, so close. So you have, for instance, Corey, you have one in Orlando. March, you have another one. You have over here by my house in Southern Boulevard. You have the Great Smoke. Then 2 weeks later, you have the TPE in Vegas. Then next week, after that, you have the PCA in Louisiana. Then after that, 1 week, you have Chicago. What do you think about that?
That's too much.
Thank you.
And so this goes back to what you said earlier on.
I'm going for you guys.
So
I'm going to Chicago for you.
You want to get retailers. You want to support the retailers, and that's great, and we should. All right, absolutely. But the way to support the retailers is to get people smoking the cigars. So if you can get to the consumer, and the consumer smokes the cigars, likes the cigars, they're going to go into the retailer and buy those cigars from the retailer when the show's finished. And the problem with TPE and PCA, that's not what they're about. So more events that are aimed at consumer for me.
Is my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but my opinion is, in just 2 months, you have the 5 or 6 biggest events of the whole year, back to back to back to back. It's like saying, okay, you save money for Christmas, and the next day, different guests make. Listen to what I'm saying. It's not the 14th of February or whatever, St. Valentine's, but you might know this Christmas, St. Valentine's, it comes to this Thanksgiving, whatever, this. It was all of them together within 2 months. But you have to choose one. There's no way you can go to 5 of them. Now, which one you choose? That's the problem. Which one you choose? So I believe it's a little too much, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, I agree. And it as you said earlier, it comes down to cost as well. If you're doing PCA and TPE, you're spending a shitload of money, right? Whereas doing like EBOR, doing the pipe show, you're spending a couple of $100. Well, okay, there's hotel costs and everything, but you've got a good chance of getting that back. You've got zero chance of getting it back at the big events.
So, and that's what, now that you were talking before the TPA, that's what TPA wants to do. Yes. 2 days event, whatever, be cheap, whatever, that's it. And that's what I'm going in December 7th. It's EBOR, Heritage Cigars, and it's free entrance for people.
Yeah.
Imagine when you see going to a Grey Smoke or going to PCA or going to a BCA, you're going to whatever, AA, free entrance. You never hear that.
Yep.
Again, you don't have your deal back with cigars 50. I don't give if it's 100 or 200. I don't give a fuck. I just want to go over there, check around, blah, blah, blah. I might smoke a cigar. I might not smoke a cigar. I might buy one. I might buy a box, whatever. It's free.
Yeah.
When things are free, you spend more money than when you had to pay. Because if I had to pay for an entrance, now my pocket, my wallet is way lighter. I had to think what I'm going to buy next. If I buy something else. But I want to go for free, my wallet is still like when I went into the band. Now you buy for these, and that's what people don't.
But it's the same. It's the same thing. You don't pay to go to the grocery store and buy your groceries, right?
Right.
It's exactly the same concept.
Yeah.
They're talking about Gabe. I guess he's on the hollow point or something.
Well, hollow point, our age, I would not take myself for the screen, but this guy has to go and take a leak.
Okay.
Oh dear.
He should have took the phone with him. That'd have made for a great entertainment.
Got the sound effect.
Right. The ratings would have gone up. Is that what you're saying, Randy?
You seen that video where that guy's friend comes over to the house and he's peeing in their downstairs guest bathroom and his wife's in the living room and he gets ticked off at it. He said, "Bro, don't you ever come over and pee like that." Because he's like peeing really hard.
He's young.
Yeah, he's young.
I'm hearing you pee like that. She's
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's not the same anymore, is it? When you got to go, like, even in the morning. Like, I used to wake up in the morning and be like, "Boy, I got to pee." Perfect example. If you ever watched what's the movie with Tom Hanks and the girls and they were playing ball and during World War II and and when he goes in and pees, that's how it was for me back in the day. Like, you pee for 5 minutes and then you give a couple little shots and then you start peeing again. Yeah, not anymore.
No.
It doesn't work that way anymore.
That's why I've almost stopped drinking beer. Too much volume.
Mm.
And once the tap starts, that's it. You're in trouble.
And don't wear khakis at our age.
I know, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's rough too. It's something that just that's what you got to look forward to, folks.
Yeah, yeah, you have.
But there's so much better things too, though.
Yeah, like what?
Okay, list that one, Randy.
Patience.
Patience. Yeah.
You learn patience.
Yeah. You get gray hair. You're tired all the time.
You didn't have more money because you're not out spending it all the time.
Yeah.
You're too tired and you go to bed early.
That's right.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah.
I don't. You do.
I do.
Yeah. But I mean, it's no different. You go to bed early and wake up early. I go to bed late and typically wake up late. But
I think one of the important lessons that I've learned is to not smoke, and thankfully she doesn't allow me to smoke in the house, because I would have a much greater problem with supply.
yeah.
I'd be busting into samples.
Yeah, especially like during your work week, right? Like when you're just in there. And
I don't smoke until I get out at 4:30, and I'll start smoking then.
Not even in the morning.
No, I'm at the gym. I go to the gym, and by the time I get home, I'm home in time to punch in to go to work.
How many you smoke a day, Sean? Do you average?
So if I'm like here, probably 6 or 7.
That's a good healthy
If
amount.
I'm in the UK, it all depends on the weather. If I can get outside and it's the weekend, I'll probably smoke 3 or 4. If it's the middle of winter, I'm lucky if I get one in.
Mm-hmm. Is Ish opening another cigar?
No, he's getting his cigarettes.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
cigar.
there he is. He's
You're too slow, guys, smoking the cigar. I think that cigar, like about what? 20
I'm on my.
minutes?
we're on the next ones now.
Yeah, I started the Ace of Spades.
Oh, he is. And Randy's not.
Oh yeah, I smoke.
I'll tell you
I
something.
couldn't smoke it anymore.
I can smoke whichever you want because I still have chance for the TPA.
Yeah, he's got a mountain. You can pick anything. He's got a mountain of them. Yeah.
So you tell me.
He's
and
got hundreds of them.
I will pay for it though. I know that I'm a fucking asshole. I will pay for it.
We had that table as me and Ish, and we had like 6 brands sitting across the table.
Yep.
Oh dear.
It's
And I don't mind people. Oh, you don't mind? I say, absolutely. How the fuck I gonna mind? So another thing, Sean. What do you think about the cigar industry being boutique cigars, being small branches, being brands, no branches, brands, whatever? We help each other as we can.
Yep.
You don't see that with the big legacy cigars. I don't see Arturo Fuente helping A. Fernandez or A. Fernandez helping whatever. They might help each other because we all do, again, behind the scenes. But how many times you went and you say, let's call names, Rocky Patel, and say, well, I cannot be over there, but can you take care of my cigars? And he's, whatever, AJ or Fuente or whatever. They will say, the hell fuck no. No, we over there, and we have 6 fucking different brands between Aldi and I selling the cigars. Who do that in the whole industry? Just tell me one. It was the TPA, okay? It was the TPA, but tell me, who do that for you? In my opinion, nobody.
Well, that's the same in any industry. The problem is once you get big, you're just competitors, right?
Yeah.
And I like to think of us as friendly competitors. And you're right. We like I said before, you're safety in numbers. And I could say the Clowns are a competitor, you're a competitor, Ironclad are a competitor. That's not the way I look at it, though. I just look at it that, if I think there's a good cigar and somebody says to me, well, these are, yours are great, Sean, what else have you got? Well, I'm going to say, well, these guys, because, you should expand what you're selling because the public, the consumer wants it.
Yeah. So that's another thing that the people don't think about the, small brands, call it crap, boutique, whatever. They don't understand that we help each other. You know here.
I think see, it kind of annoys me that we're called boutique anyway, but we just make cigars and I think we probably take a lot of care and attention over the cigars we make because we are competing against those big boys, and you can't afford to mess it up. So you've got to get it right all the time, or as often as you can.
So let me tell you something, and I'm sorry, and I don't care if it's over here. My big guys, I've been in the industry for many years, so all the big guys know me. I know them. We together. They have my leaves. I have the leaves. I have the workers. They have my workers. I'm talking the big guys. It's no competition whatsoever. What it is that we're doing something that they never had to deal with. And when it's competition, you must to be help as well.
Yeah.
You're gonna compete with no help. I want to compete against this team, okay? I don't know nothing about football at all, but who's your run back or whatever, this or that. So you have to make a team.
Yeah.
And that's what we are. Small brands, we a team. You would take shit out of my, and I hope that you do. You say, okay, but I like bad cigars, but I hope you don't say, my cigars are better. But you can say, you love the cigar? Like this one. When you think that cigar is good, mine is gonna blow your mind. We're not putting down.
No, it's not about that. It's about the taste profile. So therefore, if you like a particular type of cigar, you like a particular type of cigar. There's no look. There are bad cigars out there. If you go along, walk along the beach in the Dominican Republic, and somebody offers you some Cubans in a little box, you know, they're bad cigars, right? But other than that, it's just personal preference and taste. That for me is it, you know, and that's why I'm you know, and obviously I've got a vested interest in this, but I think you should broaden your horizons and smoke lots of stuff. I mean, you know, you've got your own brand now. I've got my own brand. We've all got our own brand, but I smoke loads of other cigars because I'm always looking at what else is out there. What do I like? Because if I like it, I think, oh, if I like that, and I can find out what's in it, maybe that could be one of our blends.
But if you like it,
We're waiting for him to finish
what I
that
was
thought.
saying, but if you like it, Sean, you say, yeah, but if you like it, Sean, you say, I like it. And I want to be better, and I want to know what this guy did.
Yeah.
Let me give him a call. How you did this, whatever. Or try. That's what we do. The other brands, the other big legacies, whatever you want to call it, which is not legacies, 4 legacies in the whole world, but the big companies, all the companies, they want to tell you nothing. You know, so it's what people don't understand that this brand. It's fucking funny because most of the brands, I can tell you right now, all the craft cigars, as they call, I don't. They call. But the cigars, as they call, I don't. I call it small, medium, and large. So the small and the medium branches, they are all made by the same 10 factories in the world. Period.
So, see, it's interesting. I didn't know this. You said there's about 18,000 different cigars out there, right? So think of this logically. There are not 18,000 different tobacco leaves out there.
No, 18,000 different brands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many different types of tobacco there are out there. Let's say there's 100 just for the math.
It's a little more, but yeah.
Okay, well, but even if it's 1,000, there's got to be crossover. So you're going to find other cigars that taste the same because they use the same blend. It's just marketed differently.
It's marketed differently, and it's the recipe differently. When you go to one place and you have a ribeye, and you go to another restaurant, you have a ribeye, you say, fuck, that thing was bad, this. It's the same fucking ribeye, the same cut, they buy from the same place. It's who cook that ribeye. It's the same thing with the cigar. Who blend that cigar. With 4 leaves, I can make you easily, and I just proved myself this past Saturday, with 4 different leaves, I can tell you 200 cigars. No one will take the same. No one. That's only 4 leaves. You're talking you have about 980 to 1,000 leaves in the world. Yeah. So how many you can do? Like I always say, you have like a little lock that you put in your door, in your fence, and it has 000 to 999. It's only 3 different numbers. 000 to 999. How many combinations you have? That's the tobacco, and that's what we, 4 of us over here, just happened that 4 of us, we got craft, boutique, small, call it what it is. We do that the other guys don't do. It's simple.
I want to go back to where we were talking about, people helping each other, because I'm new, in a little over a year or so, but I've got a few events under my belt, and the ones that I went to, so Chicago, TPA, there was an event here in Texas, but let me just say the TPA and Chicago event. So there's a lot of brand. Let me just start Chicago. A lot of brand owners there, right? All of us pretty much had knew each other either online or podcasts or whatever.
Yeah.
I got to know some people a lot better, but there was a wealth of knowledge in that room to walk around and talk to people, and everybody's just will talk to you and explain it. So where does the disconnect come from, especially when you become friends with everybody and get to know everybody, each and everybody? We're not in competition because I like smoking all the cigars that were there. Like, you know, they're just, I don't want to smoke my cigars all the time. That I do smoke them, but I don't want to smoke them all the time. I love smoking other cigars, whether it's just because it's a good cigar or I'm jealous because now this one tastes really good. What could I do to have something, you know, it gets your creative juices going, but just to enjoy a cigar. But where does that disconnect come from? At what stage? Like, say Sean just, you know, now he's got Eddie Hall here, he's just going to be like this millionaire in a couple of years. but you know, joking aside, but like, just say, you know, Sean reaches a certain level, I don't see it as like, because we have that relationship that, you know, we kicked off by me asking him if they have Netflix in England, but at some point, you think it's, you just get too busy maybe as a bigger, you know, what is that?
I think they're threatened. I think we are not threatened by each other.
Right.
And I think they are threatened by us because of what we bring to the table, and we're forcing them to think outside their comfort zone. So I think that's a big part of it. And they think that if they were to help us, they're helping the competition, which is against the norm. Where for us, we all want to see each other succeed. If Sean was to become that big, Randy, you become that big, we're thrilled to death for you because
yeah, you're right. You should, you know, I would celebrate the fact you've done that, because there isn't, for me, right, there is nothing better than somebody starting their own business and succeeding. I just think it's one of the best things you can do, because you know how much hard work you got to put into doing that, and the risk you got to take. So you should celebrate, and it's little things like, you know, on Instagram, I see all your guys' posts. I always like them because that help in some little small way. It helps. Now, if I viewed you as a competitor, there's no way I'm going to like your post because I don't want you to get more traction than me. Well, that's bollocks. We help each other. You know,
no, it's like somebody. Oh, can you collaborate in the video? It's not my cigar. It's not my page. It's my page, but I collaborate because if I help you, and I know 100,000 followers of mine follow you, good for you. Why not? Why not? It's what people don't understand is that the small businesses, yes, I saw in almost 30 years, it's jealousy between one brand and the other. Why you do this, why you do that. And that's what I explain to many people. Why is my fucking Winston's, or your cigar because you are over here, I smoke it, or my cigar because it was my interview intro cigars. Otherwise, you see me with this. Why? So it's no competition. You cannot believe how many people will call you and say, "Oh, you're smoking my cigar." No, you're smoking such and such cigars, but not mine. I say, "Oh, what motherfucker? You know how many cigars I make?" I say, so you have to be careful how you talk, how you say, how you smoke, what you do, or whatever, blah 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 blah. But the only people helping each other is the small brands. We don't care. You saw it. Aldi and I, we got your brand, we got the other brand, the other brand, the other brand. The whole fucking thing was different brands, and we were pushing more every other brand than our own brands. They come to me, oh, talk with Aldi. He has the clowns over there. He has Rebellion Cigars. He has this. He has that. I really don't give a fuck. Anyways, it's a win-win for me because I made the cigars, no matter what. But when is going to stop that competition? Like, oh, you know what? You know, like it was a commercial over here. I don't know if you saw, Sean, years ago when I came over here in 1999. It was this guy cutting the grass. And, oh, I had this. And I have a big new lawnmower or whatever. The neighbor too. I said, oh, yeah. But I add to my eyebrows because I cannot pay. Because the neighbor has something, he has to have it. The neighbor has something else, he has to have it. And that's the problem, mostly in the United States. Not in Europe, in other places, United States. If somebody have it, you must have it. Or you are not equal, per se. That's kind of stupid per se, but anyways, it's just my opinion. You know, like you have to have what everybody is smoking. Why? Oh, this cigar. Yes, why? Yeah, yes. You tell me why, and you good, and you tell me the real reason why you have to or you need to. I may buy and say, okay, it's a good answer. But nobody can tell me you have to smoke the cigar because this. Knowing the small brands, they will tell you in the big brands, man, the best cigar I ever smoke. Because your cigar, the one that we just smoke, take the pan out, okay? Put it in one of the favorite cigars, then to smoke it. The best cigar that they always smoke, they always say that tastes like shit. The word motherfucker. I just in the pan. You're smoking what you always smoke. And I see people going like, what? And I'm big, change the bands and whatever. So people, they just go by names. People, they go for whatever. It's stupid. It's stupid, to be honest. But maybe it's me. I don't know.
Sean, if you weren't smoking your cigars, what was your go-to before you got into the industry? What were you smoking?
Honestly, I'd go into a cigar lounge, particularly in the US, because the choice was much bigger, and I would buy 3 of all the different cigars I fancied trying, because I liked the variety, and then I'd find ones I liked. So I mean, before I did that, you know, in the UK it was only real Cubans. So I used to smoke Hoya de Monterey Epicure No. 2s. I quite like those. So there was no real sort of like go to. I like loads. I mean, it's kind of like asking you to choose between your favorite kids. I mean, it's sort of, you know, and this is the thing. So it's like wine or beer or anything. I mean, I like a particular type of cigar, which just happens to be mine now. So that's what I tend to smoke. But in my humidor here, I've got some Adventura cigars that I picked up, which I quite like. Patina, I quite like. I love the barbed wire from Ish. I mean, when we came over and met Ish and we smoked that, we were driving back, and I said to Mandy, that is one of the best cigars I've smoked. Unfortunately, in the UK, it's so difficult to get stuff in because of the regulations in terms of registering stuff and all that sort of thing. It's difficult for us to bring other people's cigars in. But I'll talk to you individually after this, because there's something else we do over there which we can collaborate on anyway. But yeah, I just like to smoke lots of different things. I like to drink lots of different wines. I like to sample lots of different whiskies. You know, the only problem with whiskey is you have to buy a bottle, so therefore you are kind of like stuck with it. Whereas with cigars, you can buy one.
Yep.
So that's
and what's fun is, you know, we ask this question when we ask this question of anybody that comes on. I think one of the important things to remember is we all started this as cigar smokers. We're cigar smokers first, and then the brand came. When you talk to a lot of the bigger guys, they're only going to smoke their stuff because that's what they do, and they would never be caught smoking anybody else's cigars. And I think they do themselves a disservice by not trying everything that's out there. But we've got the advantage of we started smoking everything beforehand. And it helped us hone down what we wanted in our cigars. You know what I'm saying? So it was a very different. It's a very different look at it. And knowing that that anybody that's in the boutique or the smaller companies, they're cigar smokers first.
You see, I've been smoking cigars for 40 years, so I smoked loads of different ones, right? But when I wanted my own brand, you know, it was very much a case of, I want to narrow it down to one I really love, because to start with, it's for me, because I'm looking at it. If the business fails, the worst thing that can happen is I've got a load of cigars I'm happy to smoke. That's your downside in the business. And if other people like them as well, then that's kind of a bonus.
I think we said that to Randy right when he first started, when the whole thing kicked off. Worst case scenario, you got a shit ton of that you love,
and you're going to be happy smoking them, so therefore there's no downside, is there?
Yep.
Well, there was a downside to it because Randy had no samples. He smoked the fuck out of them. Randy said to us, he goes, "Hey, I'm going to send some cigars out for you guys to test for me." And by the time we got him, he had smoked so many, he was like, "Yeah, this is what it's going to be." I'm like, "What the fuck are you bothering for?" Well, fortunately for Randy, he made fucking great decisions on them.
Yes, sir.
All right.
But Randy, you would have blended that cigar for your taste, right?
Yeah.
So then when you go and talk to other people about it, you've got passion because you can say to them, this is what I like. This is the reason I like it. They'll try it and say, yeah, it's a great cigar, and off you go.
Yep.
That's it.
You see, it's one thing that Sean and Randy have in common. They blend cigars for the liking. Me, personally, I make cigars for others people liking. Because what I like might not, it could be 100% people like it, or it could be only 10%. So when I make a cigar, I make sure that they get notes, mental notes, and book notes, what people like. And I made the cigar specific to the statistics that I have on my book. Say, well, 60% of the people like this wrapper. 40% of the people like this. And that's how I made the thing. But again.
And he threw that out the window fucking week one.
But I think at first, I mean, being a little bit into it now, very much a rookie. But I think at first that's the way I thought. Now I'm looking at that cigar for next year that we've been talking about blending to go a little bit different. Still to my liking. I want to love it, but just kind of give it a little bit more what some other people would like. Just a little more power or whatever to it. But
it also helps when you sell it, when you love it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it does, but that's the reps. The reps had to like it, not another brand. Okay, tell me 2 days. Okay, not today. Tomorrow, Thursday, we go 4 of us, 10 o'clock in the morning. They open the doors, and we go all of us to a Mercedes dealer. Tell me who is driving for all the workers over there, selling the car, the best car, because it's the best, because it's European, because of this. Even the managers, tell me who is driving a Mercedes. None.
They can't afford them.
I was just going to say.
So they selling you something that they don't even fucking try.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
As I said, I've been in sales all my life, and you're absolutely right. If you haven't got passion for your own product, you're sunk. It doesn't come across when you talk to people, and people aren't stupid, right? If you're not passionate about your own product or what you're selling, it doesn't have to be your own product, but if you're not passionate about what you're selling, people will see that.
And you just
turn brands down because I wasn't a fan and because I was getting hit from everybody I love.
Honda Civic.
What?
Everybody has.
Well, if you remember, John, you turned me down to smoke a cigar.
I did.
I'm trying to pay attention.
Well, I'll tell you something, guys. And tell me if I'm wrong. It's 4 of us over here, smokers, aficionados per se. I can tell you right now that about, I would say 75% of the people smoking cigars, they don't know how to smoke a cigar. Prove me wrong. They do not. And that's what they don't. That's what they always go and say, oh, I go this guy or this guy because it's what is in their minds. And people are thinking, oh, whatever. It could be Fuente, it could be Fernandez, it could be whatever. Even Rocky Patel, whatever. Because it's the names that they know, You're like, tell me 10 bands, rock bands in the 80s. And they tell you the 3. They cannot say nothing else. So you have this.
And Sean, I will say that loving the cigars helped, but hanging out with you that weekend was the selling point for me.
Good.
Seriously, because if the owner's an asshole, line of fish, it's completely different. It's how am I going to represent that And how am I going to sell that to somebody if the owner and I don't get along and don't have that connection? And I'm too late in the game to have to worry about that part of it. This is something that I love to do because I love smoking cigars and I love being in the industry and being around it. Why am I going to just sell anything? I want to sell stuff that I love and that I can talk about and that I've smoked and that I enjoy.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. Yep.
But to be honest with you, John, that's you. Most of the reps you will see chaining brands, factories, everything about 3 or 4 times a year.
Oh, I'd have a heart attack.
Why that happened? Don't tell me it's because of the pay. Don't tell me because of this. It's because you had no fucking clue, and you just go to the next one. The next one, they promise you something. The other one, blah 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 blah. So that's what I hate about this industry. I hate people that today, to this what 28, 29, whatever fucking days today, or October, they say this A, B, and C is the best cigar you can buy. Is the best whatever, blah blah blah. 2 days later, that cigar is shit. I'm working for this guy. Fuck that shit. Blah blah. In 2 days. So I give fucking who you try to impress.
I'm not that guy. I understand. You're right. You're absolutely right. I can't be that guy.
Okay. We saw people in our own Discord that Sean will have a Discord and I or whatever, and he's saying, "Oh, this cigar is the best cigar ever. Is the bomb. You have to buy it. It's amazing. Whatever." 2 days later, they have a follow-up with the brand owner, and it comes, "That cigar is piece of shit. Fuck that cigar." Well, don't you say 2 days ago it was the best cigar that you ever smoked in your life? By now it's the worst. Well, somebody fucking stick your fucking finger in your fucking ass, or what happened? So that's the only bad thing about the industry. The new people trying to make, whatever. Aldi is a rep, and he will die for the brands. Son is worth it to die for. Other ones is not. When the same owner is telling you one thing one day and the next different thing the next day. So it's not worthy. But Aldi knows about that. But these reps talking about your cigar is the best one, and tomorrow, because they have a fight with you, is the worst cigar, well, make your fucking mind. So who's going to hire you again to be a rep for my cigars when you just went from is this to is that? If it makes any sense. So that's one thing in the cigar industry that it can fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
You have a bad rep, your cigar can be the best one ever. But if your rep is fucking idiot, guess what?
I like this one. I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
Is that the Toro or the Robusto?
Toro, I believe. Oh yeah, it's a Toro for sure.
I went with the Gordo.
This one, I would almost think that has Mexican. Has it got a Mexican binder in it?
Nope.
Wow.
Is everything Honduran?
What in terms of in terms of blend? Well, the tobacco. It's all our cigars are made with Honduran and Nicaraguan tobacco.
Okay.
Same with the binders. The only exception is the ones that have got the Mexican San Andreas wrapper.
But that's the factories out of Honduras.
Look.
Yep.
I'm like it. Can I see another another leaf? It's a cigar.
Killing them.
Honduras.
Hostia, joder.
Hostia, joder.
I won't smoke it.
Me cago en la hostia, joder.
All right. Well, it is getting that time. And I can see it in Sean's eyes. At least he's in the States, and it's not
right time
late.
zone.
Otherwise, we'd have him up to what, 4 o'clock in the morning or something.
No, I think it's only 4 hours now, right? You guys just fell back.
Yeah.
Lord of mercy.
So 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just that's prime-ish time, 2 a.m.
So I'm gonna roll a
That's the time.
commercial, and while I roll this commercial, make sure you got hashtag Haze Gray. There's 59 entries. Make sure you got that in there, because after we do this commercial, this station, what do you call it? Just a commercial. We're gonna do the drawing. I was gonna say station identification, but this is not. It's not that. So.
Yeah.
Born from the Brotherhood of Service, Hayes Gray Cigars honors the veteran's spirit, strength, loyalty, and heritage rolled into every leaf. We're more than cigars. We're a community. From our mobile lounge to our blends sold in lounges nationwide, Hayes Gray brings the camaraderie, the flavor, and the fire wherever you are. Hayes Gray Cigars, strength rolled in every leaf.
I was talking to Rue this week and asking him how the weekend went and everything. And he goes, fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. And the next thing I know, he comes out with a fucking around the world and said, who wants one? Like, next thing I know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning again.
I was on with him for a while that night. Panda went to bed early, for the record. All right, we got 64 entries. Here we go. Must be present to win. Let's see if somebody's...
Say it, Randy. Say it.
A 3-pack of Hayes Gray cigars. Round and round she goes where she stops. Nobody knows. Who will it be? Who will it be? As soon as you see your name, type I'm here. Amanda Anderson. That is
Hey.
Man, when I saw Amanda, I hope it's not Wheeler.
She's in bed. She's in bed.
Yeah, she's in bed by now for sure. I don't know. She might be up. Look at that. That was probably the fastest one we've ever had.
I'm here.
Wow, that was quick. Yep.
All right. So, Amanda, just make sure to let me get back where our screen is. Message us on one of the Instagrams, Cigar Dudes podcast Instagram. Message me on there or on the on Facebook somewhere. We'll get it and we'll get that.
Any one of us living a bearded chubby life, either one of us, we'll get the guys the information.
Yep, we'll get it to Rue and them. What? Let's go around the table. What about it, Ish? Let's go with Ish first.
What about it?
What do you think? Final thoughts.
Well, it was Sean Rebellion Cigars today, and I think they're doing an amazing thing. There's nothing to say bad about it. Like, you have to say something bad about the brand. No, it's nothing bad to say. You know, it's nothing to say. But I believe that they're doing great. What he is saying that he's gonna probably put some of the faces down to bring new ones or whatever is the case. It's fucking amazing. And what you guys doing is fucking perfect, Sean. So it's just
Thanks, Ish.
you're spot on, to be honest with you. You're good.
Aldi.
I'm thrilled to be a part of it with Sean. And if Eddie needs a partner or he needs someone to beat up on, I'd be more than happy to volunteer for that, for a chance to meet him. But no, man, I love smoking the cigars. It's a lot of fun. I love everything behind the line. I love the fact that you can walk into a humidor, that pink punches you right in the face, and it just draws your attention to it. I think it's a brilliant move. So I'm excited to be a part of it.
I don't have anything to add because I like Sean, even though he's a So I can't wait to get to the next event where we can all get together and have some more laughs, because that was excellent. This Ace of Spades is
that was Motorhead, Randy.
Huh?
That was Motorhead that did that song.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that, but I was just noticing. I've never paid attention. I've seen it, but where is it at? Dang it! I don't know why I can't. Stuff it. So that logo, is that the Screaming? I know that's been on all your cigar brands, right? But is that the Screaming Skull band?
No, that's the standard band. The Screaming Skull, the skull is screaming.
Okay.
That's the beast.
No, this. Oh.
Yeah. Have you got the Screaming Skull there?
No, I don't.
That's the beast. Yeah.
No,
The Screaming Skull is a thing of legend. It's like the Loch Ness monster. We only hear about it. I haven't seen one.
You'll see it in about 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Sean. What about you? You got any final thoughts?
Yeah. Look, I just want to, everything that everybody said has been great, and I really do appreciate coming on these things, because this is how, we get the word out. We talk a good talk, and so I appreciate you doing this. Don't stop doing it. Keep doing it, and hopefully I'll be on another one soon. And I will try and tee Eddie up at some stage. His schedule's a bit busier than mine, so it might take a while. And the only problem is it'll have to be when he's in the States, because he won't do, unlike me, he won't do a late night, because he's an athlete and he needs his sleep. So he is in bed by 10 o'clock. But yeah, look, the whole thing's great. The fact that everybody supports everybody, I really appreciate it, and I know everybody else does as well. So thank you,
Randy. That's gonna be my excuse from now on. I'm an athlete. I got to be in bed by 10.
Bullshit.
Well, so we'll get out of here. I'll just sign off a little bit different. Y'all love one another. Make sure you linger in the driveway longer. You make that phone call. You hug your people. And with that, peace out. Y'all love one another.